Hi and welcome back to Leslie Crafts. I have another design team project for Thompson Craft Supply, and today we are going to make this little box here, little gift box, and you can open it up and you can fit quite a lot of chocolate in here, or you can fit a small gift in. So that's what we're making today. And on this one I'm using some ephemera from the Summer Days ephemera pack from Simple Stories. I'm using some paper from Echo Park Summer Fun. As you can tell, I am getting through this paper pad quite well now. So those are the two ones I'm using. I'm also using some black card from Stampin' Up, and some flowers you can get from Louise, some little magnets, and I'm also using the We Are Memory Keepers gift bag punch board. Mine is from Stampin' Up, but if you ask Louise if you want one, she should be able to get you a board as well. So first of all, I've picked out all my papers and everything that we are using today, so I'm going to put that to one side, and we are going to get our base card, and we're doing the medium sized bag, so we need it at 11 inches. You can have these as tall as you wish, but the size is sort of determined. You can do bigger and smaller, but you just have to work out your measurements. Okay, so everything you need, all the instructions are on your scoreboard. Doesn't matter which one you get, it's always on your board. So for the 11th inch one, I need a medium score line, so I'm just having a quick read. Okay, so first of all, you always put your paper onto your score line and punch, and then score down to medium, and then score across, and then you move your paper over so it meets the score line, and then you punch down, and then you do your side bit. So you do your side and then down, your side mark, and then making sure that it's cleanly punched down, and then you move it across and you punch down again, and then you do the other medium side, and then you just move your paper across the score line, punch down, and do your scores like so. Oh, and I keep getting to do the top line. There we go. So that is the end of the board basically. You don't need the board anymore. This for the top in I'm doing. You can, with all the memory keeper ones, there is the top bit to punch your holes in, but we're not doing that one today. But we are just turn your paper over and just go along the top, because you need that for the style I'm doing today. Okay. And then all we do is fold on the score. I'm just going to fold over so I get the shiny side. So you just fold your score lines all the way. All your score lines, apart from your middle ones, and I'll show you why in a minute. And then you score along the top, Okay, with your score lines in the middle, it's really hard to tell because it's black card stuff. But all I do is I go one way on the score lines, and then I fold these ones upwards, just give them a little bit of a crease. So I do the 2 little arrows inwards, and then I fold that one in. So when they all fold in, they go in to how they're supposed to. Okay, and then with your scissors on your bottom bit, you just want to cut at an angle like so, and then you just want to sort of move it along. So that's my back, so that's my, this bit here will be towards my back, so I want to keep this bit here, but I want to get rid of everything on this side. So just cut down your line and then cut across the other line all the way to the end like so, and just disregard those bits of card. Okay, so I just put tape down on the shorter edge like so. And then I will just burnish the tape on, and then just take it off, and then just fold the box over, and it should line up quite nicely. There we go. So that's your base of your box done, and then when you fold it, that lid will come across, and obviously you fold in your ends, and then that's the base of your box done. Okay, this little bit here, I'm just going to add some glue, just lightly cover that, just so it sticks down. So just do that, and as we're doing our other bits, that will be dry enough to carry on with it. Okay, we need our our paper cutter back out again, and with the paper we need it by 2 and 1/16, no, 2 and a 16 by 1, 2, so I need 5 and 3/8 long by 2 and 1/16. I think that's how I done my others. No, I done my others as 2 and 7/8. Right. So with my paper, with these, it has the hole at the top. Don't worry about that. So cut your you need your 2 pieces of paper as 2 and 7/8, and you'll end up with a very thin strip. Put that to one side because we can use that. And then the other one is 5, and I will have these written down for you, most probably in Louise's group. By 5 and 3/8. So 1, 2, 3. And the bits which are left over, funny enough, fit exactly what I need for the top. So keep these. So do that to both pieces. Like so. So that's all sorted. And then turn them over and then put double-sided tape on the back. So making sure you get as close to the edge as you can do. So that's all done. Okay, so that's all the tape done on there. Then I get a really thin piece of double-sided tape. Really cover it really well. Small little bits. Oh, it's all stuck to me. And then I grab my magnets and I grab one of them, and then I just put a double-sided tape on while we're both still together. If you've got little glue dots, these work. Little glue dots will work perfectly. Mine are packed at the moment, so I've got to improvise. Then I squash my box together, and then I put this in as centre as I can do. And then I get the other bit of tape and I put it on the magnet, push it down, and then carefully peel off the backing, and then sort of bunch all the tape back onto there, and then I flip it over and I press it really well down, and then that's the magnets done. And then before I do the bottom, I put on all the paper. So with the paper which has the slight hole in it, that's going to go on the inside of the box. Just to basically it is literally just to cover the magnet. So that goes the inside of the box. Like so. And just make sure that there's no tape from the corner, and then you get your front panel. It doesn't matter which way, obviously the pattern is a bit directional on this, but it'll be fine. So there you go. So make sure that this is lined up as equally around the borders as you can get it. There we go, and then we just do the back and the top of that. You don't have to decorate the back. I am, but you know, put that on the front, and then just take this off and put this on the back. Like so. There we go, and then as you close it down, it will just close it. So we know this is the front flap, so we can just put it all down so we know that that will close on there. So I put tape along this edge and along these two edges, and I use the thinnest tape I have, and I literally just put it as close to the edges as I can. On all three sides, like so. There we go. So you just take all the double-sided tape off at once, and then you just fold in your sides, fold in your back, and then just fold that on there, and then I just open it up and I get my bone folder and I just go inside and give it a bit of a squash down. So there you go. So that is basic bag done. And then just to decorate it, I have got some flowers that Louise sells in her shop, and then this is the saying I got from my ephemera backpack, and it says peace, love and pineapples. Then I've got some black cardstock as a backing piece, and I'm going to put it on there with some flowers. So I'm just going to put some tape on the back. Just like so. And then I'm just going to line this up just so it's sort of equal in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to take a silver marker pen and I'm just going to run it around the edge of my black cardstock, just so it makes it slightly, oops, pop off the page. There we go. And then on the back I'm just going to use some foam pads. Just seeing if I can find my other ones, but I can't. So I'm just going to put my foam pads on the back of here. I'm going to use quite a few, because they are small. You know, these will be great if you're having a little summer get together, or you know, like a birthday gift. You know, or just purely to say thank you. There we go. So that's that. So I'm going to just line that up best I can. There we go. So that's the front of the box, and then with these two flowers I'm just going to cut off the stalks, or the stems really. Just cut them off with a pair of scissors, and I'm going to have one on the top. So I'm going to put some, and I'm using glossy accents because it's a nice strong glue. So I'm going to have one, oops, up on here, and then I'm going to have this one just in the corner. I'm just going to hold that down for a couple of minutes so it grabs the paper. But there's the finished bag. So, like I say, you can fill quite a bit in. It measures 5.5 centimetres tall, and it is, from the widest from the bottom, it's 2 inches. So quite a substantial little box really. So there's the 2 boxes. Oops. So there's the 2 boxes with the papers and everything else from Louise, and apart from the cardstock, which is all Stampin' Up. But there's the, you know, there's the boxes. There'll be pictures on my Instagram account and Louise's Facebook group, and I will have the measurements up on Louise's on the post as well. So if you can understand my little ramblings, then yeah, it'll be on there. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye now.